was impressive in his 20 minutes against Seattle, so he'll get the nod on that left wing, trying to get those 1v1 scenarios. Has to find a way very early on to get connected with Felipe Mora. We saw in their match against Columbus, the more they're connected, the more that...
And ready to kick this one off. Match day 2 in Major League Soccer. There's the whistle from Marufo, and we are underway here at Dick's Sporting Goods Park. Numbers stacked up right at the edge of the 6-yard box. Velda swinging it in on the near post, and a big save there from Zach Steffen to keep it out. Otherwise, it slips in at the near post.
You see here just Cole Bassett peeling off to the near post, getting to that first. You don't want to allow a player to be beyond that near post to get to it first. We saw him have a few of those against Columbus as well. It's really cleverly taken. Of course, it's a huge save from Zach Steffen.
Short time this time on the second. Rapids have numbers stacked up at the back post. Paxton Aronson to whip it in toward the penalty spot. What a ball! And what a save from Pantemis! It was a wide open look inside the area. Was that Reggie Cannon, I believe, today.
And you can see it's a bit of a set play. They run back onside. And it's Rob Holding just...
This time the ball to the far post, and it's headed away. Striker Gage Guerra got ahead to it to send it out on the weak side. All numbers still forward. Long distance shot through traffic, and it's in! The Rapids will strike first! And the first goal for Hamzat Jediran! But a welcomed 1-0 lead for Colorado.
It's exactly what you want. They set the intensity in this match. They're playing at home. It's an opportunistic finish, but they were knocking on the door moments before, getting numbers in the box, really forcing the Portland Timbers on their heels. And Hamzat Jediran lets it go from distance into a crowded area, and look at that. Just has to hit a body. It redirects. Pantemis unable to reset his feet and get down to the other end. The limited fuel that you have when you're playing at this altitude that you're not used to it. It's exactly what the Colorado Rapids want to create that advantage.
Certainly a dream start, Heath Pierce, with getting the opening goal and the opportunity to get the crowd here as well on a home opener right behind him instantly. Navajo looking to send it out wide. Ricochets back the other way. And now here's Aronson. Little chip into space. Navajo! Pantemis had to come up with another save, and it's still alive for the Rapids. And finally, the Portland keeper will fall on it under siege. Not so far.
And again, this play starts all the way back in their own half. It's just a quick turn, pass, and move. It's just that willingness to get there first.
Fourth corner. Velda swinging it in. Good ball into the center of things, and it comes all the way through, headed on the backside. And somehow that ball stayed out of the back of the Colorado net, or we're tied at 1.
That was a perfect ball. Went through 3-4 opportunities.
Netcam replay is brought to you by AT&T. Some chaos in front of the Rapids net a moment ago.
That's just a phenomenal ball through the gap. The players making the runs.
Josh Atencio, the first player booked this afternoon by referee Jair Marufo. Navajo surging, shot from distance and parried away by Pantemis. That's his third and maybe even fourth quality save here in the first half.
Mora on the other end, chance created. Hoff and Navarro just going direct there. Huge save. Physicality and defense. You can see a lot of those pieces that start to really create a complete package for a center back at a very high level.
Cannon from distance. Pantemis had a little trouble as that walking knuckling in.
Not allowing him to have much success at all here in the first half.
Steffen sending it long. Ball works itself all the way wide for Bai. Into space. Guerra and Holding in a foot race there. Out in front. Backside here. Christoph looking for the corner. Velda never bent that one down underneath the post.
Just when he got his big opportunity facing the field in this scenario, good dynamic movement behind the back line. Holding over commits. That forces Cannon to have to come way inside, and Christopher Velda with a beautiful opportunity. Just never giving it a chance.
Herrington to bring it forward. Through ball. Harris! And he just has it tipped wide by Pantemis. That's what he sees in this young winger.
It's just the dynamic movement. Again, you have Hoffman Navarro checking back, and it opens up that space for Alex Harris to just...
Came off the bench last week up in Seattle. Today in a starting role. Seeley drives it into the heart of the area, and it is two! The teenager also with his first. Lucas Herrington, welcome to MLS.
And look at Herrington on the back post. Doesn't even have to move, just frees himself up just enough. Little bit of a jump versus Cole Bassett. Little push off the back just to free himself up, and he heads it in a clinical way straight down across the goal towards the back post, trying to dunk that ball down towards the ground. Does exactly that. Doesn't need much separation with the size advantage that he has. And it's a perfectly executed corner kick.
A ton of support when he's trying to make the dynamic runs. Leading the charge, looking for the corner, and he didn't miss by much. Zach Steffen had to lay out. Herrington escapes the first bit of pressure. Has some viable options as Seeley made the run right to the top of the 18-yard box. Atencio shouldered off the ball, and quickly back the other way comes Felipe Mora and the Timbers. Anthony out into space. This is where he can thrive, looking for the near post. Had Cole Bassett streaking toward the back post. Matched up there against Frederick. Good pass in, looking for Mora. It pops down out top, and the shot will go up and over the crossbar. Not a bad idea to lay it off for Brandon Bye. Phil Neville had with about a quarter of an hour left last weekend in the 3-2 win against the Columbus Crew. Mora coming out and Kelsey coming in. Kelsey with an immediate touch, that should help things. And now Bye looking to spray one into the near post, and Zach Steffen comes up with the save once again. Point blank there on Gage Guerra. This exclusive NetCam replay is brought to you by AT&T. The big save from Steffen a moment ago.
Up on his shoulder, just
setting up with a quality free kick opportunity. Aronson whipping it in. Dangerous ball, holding, heads it off the bar and out of play.
This afternoon has been nothing short of phenomenal. The consistency of that short, but for the amount of volume he's had from set-piece scenarios, he has been really good.
Colorado has dotted every I and crossed every T in their game plan. And as Jimmer Foray, straight red card pulled out.
You could see from the very beginning he was going to lay out here.
Red card confirmed. Foray off to the locker room for the rest of this one, and now a man advantage here for Colorado.
Outplaying Columbus, who's considered the best footballing team in Major League Soccer, deserving that win to a moment like this where you can just see some of these early nerves in the season.
Yappy dancing his way into the edge of the 18. Nice 1-2. Oh, and a big save from Pantemis to deny Navajo, and Colorado a third.
Maybe not a lot of players from the Portland Timbers having good matches here in Colorado, but Pantemis has made some massive saves to keep this game even at 2-0.
That's right, having some really big saves today. But I think when you look on the other side and you look at Colorado, they've had good performances across the board from a number of different guys, including this guy, Paxton Aronson. Ronan, top of the 18. Connor Ronan trying to find some space. Ball pops all the way through, and that one will go wide.
Their opening match, and we talked to him, said he may be on the positive, maybe on the negative side of this one. Had a lot to figure out. He gets the nod, and I think showed a lot of quality and leadership ability for this team, and If you're Lucas Herrington, a young center back, you gotta love the idea of playing next to him.
Herrington back for good. Pietro out in front. Second chance opportunity, and it ricochets out for another Colorado corner. And no time for a Portland throw. Marufo's full-time whistle, and Matt Wells has his first win as the manager of the Colorado Rapids.